Hey loves, good evening. Welcome to a new video. I know this is not my usual vibe, but we are trying something unusual this evening or this night. How are you doing? How are you really doing for real? I was just moved to make this video. Sometimes, most times our videos creators, right? Our videos aren't planned, sometimes they're unplanned. But I had a conversation with a friend, not really a long conversation, but she commented on my picture on my WhatsApp status. I just asked her, how are you now? Like, how are you now? Do you get? And she's like, baby girl is going through a lot at the moment and all of that. And it touched me because I know that a lot of people are going through a lot. I think I'm in a better place now because since July or June, I think July, my mood has been high, low, good, low, high. Like it has just been off and on, off and on. I've had a lot of good experiences and I've also had bad experiences like this year. So it made me think about myself. I don't know how I managed to stay happy. I think it's a decision, or how I managed to be strong. I shared something with someone last 2 weeks and she was like, God, Neka. My Igbo name is Neka, in case you don't know. She's like, God, Neka, you are very strong, oh. You are strong, oh. And I'm like, well, that's just me. Because I can literally be shining my teeth with you, and I'll be going through the worst thing ever, or worst things ever. I told my friend, I replied her, I told her that I may not be able to say the right words or the most comforting words to you or solve your problems, but please take it easy. I don't want to be the one to trigger her emotions or say the wrong things, but when I go through things like this, I start to seek God. It might sound or just seem somehow because sometimes people feel like you have to shout, you have to always be that Christian girly every time, like you just have to be like that on social media. But I have my quiet time. I have times where I pray. I can be in public, like maybe just at the bank or somewhere waiting, and I'm talking to God, I'm praying. It doesn't have to be long, it doesn't have to be too obvious, but I'm just asking God. I'm talking to Mother Mary. I'm a Catholic, right? So I just talk to God and I tell him that, look, God, just take control. I've really had the toughest time or times this year, especially in July. And is it July? I think June or we're just in August, right? I think it's June or July, and it was something else. Like I thought about the worst things to do to myself, like different things, like I'm tired. Something happened, and there was this turnaround. There was this turnaround. I can be so afraid. I can be fearful of the unknown, of the known, what is to come and what is not even to come. Like I can be so afraid. And I told God that, God, I no longer want to be afraid. I don't want to panic. I just feel like there's an impact of my environment on me, if that makes sense. I'm trying to put my words together. And yeah, past experiences, maybe trauma, few of you know, most people don't even know. You just have to keep to yourself and then find a way to just let go so that you can be happy. So yeah, there was this program they did in church. I went from Tuesday to Sunday. On Monday I was so busy that, and I think it rained, so I was not just motivated to go out. And attending that program for 6 days really changed my perception and the way I felt at that moment, and that's what has been keeping me. Whenever someone says, oh, they're going through a lot, they're actually going through a lot. If we all come out to share how we feel or how we've been feeling lately or how we even feel right now, you'll be like, oh more, thank God it's not me, this is not my portion. Because if I tell you what I've been going through, I'm just like saying, I'm not trying to criticize anybody, but like if I share what I'm going through with you, you'll be like, oh my God forbid, I don't want. It's not my portion. If you share how you feel with me, I'm probably say, God, I beg you, let me manage my own problems. These are real life issues. These are real life experiences. These are real life problems, right? These are genuine, realistic things that people go through every day, anytime. It could be anybody. I have really gotten close to my Bible. This is something I really wanted to do this year, like really study my Bible. I might not do it every day, but I am consistent. Like, I hold on to it. I hold on to my rosary. Sometimes I don't even say my rosary sometimes, but I make sure that I'm praying. I make sure that I pray. I make sure that I talk to God. I may not be the most perfect person. I may not even be perfect at all, but I just feel like we need to hold on to God. Like, He made this earth. He made us. Your maker made you. So you just have to. Anything you do should go back to Him. Everything you do should go back to Him. Good times, bad times, God. And I posted something on WhatsApp that almost like I'm going to name my future sons Mark, Jeremiah, and Zechariah, because you see those three books. If you want upliftment, if you want to know the truth, the Bible says the truth. All the books of the Bible says the truth. But if you want that conversation, like real life conversation, even Job, Job is that's on that deep part. That's on that deep book in the Bible. But for Mark, Jeremiah, and Zechariah, if you need that deep conversation, if you need that assurance, if you need reassurance, if you just need that closeness, just read those three books. Mark chapter 11 verse 22 to 24. Just read Mark, Zechariah, and Jeremiah. Just read it, like not like a novel, but really like you're looking for answers. Really like you believe in what you're reading. Really like you have faith. So that's just it. Like, I'm really trying to build my faith. I don't want to be afraid of anything again. I really want fear to be out of me. Like, fear comes with a lot. Like, it's a build up. Imposter syndrome, doubt, failure, depression, panic attacks, self-doubt. Yes, even when you feel like you have sinned or you have done something terrible, you just want to lay back or just cut yourself out of everything. But for real, like, hold God close. And God has really been faithful. God has been so good. This August came with many good news, many good news. And sometimes I forget that I'm even living in answered prayers, that I let my problems disturb my head and my thinking, and I forget that, oh my God, this thing I prayed for last week has happened. This thing I prayed for months and years back has happened, or is about to happen. It's happening. God has sealed it. And when these good things happen, my people, don't stop praying. Thank God. Be grateful. Show gratitude. Even when things are not going well, show gratitude. Just try your best to be happy any way you can. In any way you can, just try and be happy. On your own, with people, with anybody special, with whatever, be happy. Like this song just came to my mind now. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Da, 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 da. Most times I forget to count my blessings, and I'll be counting my problems, and I realize that my problems are never up to the blessings God has done for me or God has given me, and the blessings He will still give me. When I mean me, I'm talking about us, right? Me and you right now. Sometimes we count our problems, we forget the blessings God has given us. Even if you feel your problems are more than your blessings, you are alive. You are alive. When people go through things and they come out of it, you hear them come out and say, God, I thank you for life. That's the first thing you thank God for life, for even coming out to proclaim or testify that they are alive. So I'll be ending the video here. This is me basically talking, just like my YouTube channel, Talk with Valerie. So yeah, this is something really different, really, really different. So I hope you feel better. And as I'm talking right now, I'm also pouring out. I'm also trying to feel better. I'm also trying to feel alive because I am alive. I am living, right? So yeah. Bye. I love you. Remain fabulous and stay blessed.